Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below. This morning, the CCSA reports 8,167 new cases of COVID around the country, with 3,845 reported as recovering and being released from quarantine. With food prices rising rapidly, the latest to see government control is the poultry industry, as the Ministry of Commerce has imposed a 6-month price freeze on chicken meat and eggs. Fresh chicken prices are set at 60 to 70 baht a kilo depending on the cut, or for whole uncooked chicken 33.5 baht, and eggs are expected to be priced at around 3 baht. This follows huge price hikes in pork for domestic consumption, and the worry that for many, meat of any kind is becoming a luxury. Petrol too has risen over the past months, as only diesel is frozen by the government at a maximum of 30 baht a litre. Hospitals have to provide adequate housing for juvenile COVID patients. That's the word, as despite no huge increase in child contagion, toddlers through to 11-year-olds have until recently remained unvaccinated. Parents in state schools have been asked if they would approve their younger children, 5 through to 11, being vaccinated, and most have signed to agree, with implementation expected gradually starting with the older in that group and working down. Special vaccination packs designed for youngsters and with a less powerful dosage of Pfizer than used for adults have been ordered by the state for this purpose and are expected for delivery this or next month. A senior health ministry official has announced that there's no need to completely close schools in Thailand, private or public, even when cases of COVID are spotted among staff or pupils. With most, if not all, schools having passed COVID control evaluation, 70% of students over 12 fully vaccinated and 95% having had their first shot, it's been suggested that individual classrooms can be closed and cleansed, leaving the balance of the school operational, regardless of the number of cases. The Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking has announced their predictions this week that the Omicron variant will be under control here by the end of March, and they're sticking to their expectations of economic growth for the nation this year of 3.5% to 4.5%. Plans for Thailand to start a charge of 300 baht tourist fees for all arrivals going into effect before June this year will see that money supposedly allocated to boosting tourism management and development. The Thai Air Force wants to fly higher and faster, and the Cabinet has given approval to a budget for 2023 for the purchase of 4 new fighter jets. 13.8 billion baht is the price tag, spread over 4 years, and will see some of the currently 40-year-old jets replaced. Park rangers in Kanchanaburi have discovered 2 tiger skins at a temporary camp set up by poachers this week. 5 hunters fled, leaving their barbecue loaded with meat, and even their guns left behind to avoid arrest. Smoke from the camp alerted rangers, but on approach hunting dogs barked and alerted the poachers too. A mum's love for her son saw 4 young policemen transferred to what's called inactive posts this week. That's basically being taken off duty. Why? Well, when they stopped a young driver, they spotted a sachet of powder in the car. Without any check and ignoring the young man's pleas, he was arrested and handcuffed, charged with ketamine possession. Only problem was that the powder emitted a strong smell, as it was simply camphor put in the car by his mother to keep it smelling nice. The man insisted that he never used illicit drugs, but they didn't believe him. Mum soon put them right, though, in no uncertain terms, and a complaint was registered by the family after reports that the lad had failed urine testing. Those reports were quashed by senior police, who've also seen to it that police assistants are no longer involved in vehicle checks in the future. Meanwhile, at home and in our own region, the province reports 832 new cases of the virus within a 24-hour period, 86 in Chonburi, 161 in Sriracha, 467 in Banglamung and Satahip 49, with the reminder that all these numbers are based on those cases reported, amid the knowledge that many people are assuming that they have the Omicron variant if they fail tests and simply remain at home, which is not recommended. Yesterday saw more businesses, mostly former bars and clubs, now advertising as eateries, visited by public health reps along with the police. This, as the deadline is today, Thursday, for any applications of change of use and registration as an eatery. To comply, a business technically has to have a kitchen, along with installed grease traps and hygiene conditions to meet the specs set out by the health authority. SHA Plus certification is also required for legal opening, and we can expect numerous visits over the coming weekend and week, asking to see documentation and in some cases seeing closures enforced. This week so far has seen close to a dozen managers held by police at various locations after visits found that some had flaunted opening hours and others not adhering to COVID control protocol. And COVID inoculation programs formerly held at the sports stadium have, we're told, been moved to Banglamung hospital premises as demand lessens. The program for Thais only offers free inoculation as it has done for months. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 31 degrees, dropping down to 25, a sticky day with some sun. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme,